It snowed about 8 to 10 inches up here, depending on where you are. And as a result, it's kind of time for us to clear off all the snow and take care of everything. So for the last, I don't know, I call it 2 years that we've owned this property, I've always shoveled the driveway by hand. I've always kind of like just taken care of it. Like, we get snow. We get probably like 100 to 150 inches a year, and it's not bad. I've kind of always treated it as a workout. This year we're getting a bit more. And yesterday while I was in Denver, Leah called me after shoveling a walkway up to our hot tub and basically said, "For the love of God, will you just go get a snowblower already?" So today, we are going to not only snowblow our driveway, we're gonna do a review on the, I guess, Ariens Compact Series snowblower that I picked up from Lowe's last night. I've had snow, like, since I was a kid. I've always used my dad's snowblower. It's like a 1999 Craftsman that's been running forever, apparently before they got shipped off to China and made. So yeah, this is it. It's brand new. And other than me unloading it out of the truck last night, I haven't done anything with it yet. So we're gonna give it a try. So we're gonna hit the run on, turn the choke. It does have an electric start, but we're gonna pull start it this morning. Well, that took like no time at all. And I was being a little gentle with it, not even running at like full speed. This is a pretty steep driveway. One of the concerns I had about any snowblower is that it might not be able to climb it, or the wheels would slip too much and I'd be pushing the thing or pulling it back the whole time, but this didn't really do it. My driveway is bumpy because when you shovel and the sun hits certain parts and doesn't hit certain parts, it gets all kind of lumpy, and that does make it a little harder for a snowblower to perfectly scrape it clean. But you know, this will be pretty fun. So now I'm going to move my truck up here down a little bit further down, and then I'll try to take care of some of this up here and get it cleared out.
How do you like it?
Yeah, it's pretty good. This was not a easy test on this thing. Like, this snowbank was heavily packed. Our driveway is uneven with mounds of snow because, well, we've been hand shoveling it and sometimes the cars drive on it, so you know, whatever. let's do like an overview of kind of just some of the quick features. Most snowblowers are about the same, but you know, it's worth putting a couple notes. So first off, chute control right here. I will admit, I really like the way this chute control is. The old Craftsman that I'm used to, it was just a sliding piece, and over time, the thing would just bump up naturally, and it would just throw snow in your face. Because if anybody who's used a snowblower knows, shooting this thing high on even a slightly windy day means snow in the face. That's what it means. But this has nice little locking positions. I wish that maybe it had a few more, but you know, otherwise it's pretty good. So you just kind of lock them in place. Next thing, this is your drive control. It's self-powered, and on the old one that I'm used to, it had these finger controls underneath that would tell one wheel to go or not. This one though, I think is a like auto turn steering technology. So as soon as you kind of start coaching it one way, it just kind of goes, and it makes it really easy. Next, this is your speed control. So you have reverse over here, kind of into low speed. These things work on a belt drive transmission, so when you're just moving this, it's just changing the deflection of the plate inside. You can kind of treat it like gears, first gear, second gear, third, etc. At full speed, you know, it's a brisk walk, and at slow speed, it's kind of like a nice crawl. I might say that maybe one slightly slower speed would have been nice, but not bad. Your auger control here, this is a 2-stage snowblower. What that means is that you have up here, you have up front, you have your first stage where it chews up the snow, and then you have your second stage back here, which throws it out the chute. This is an electric starter. You basically plug an extension cord into here, press the button, and that'll make it go. This morning, it was 1 degree minus 15 with wind chill, and I think it only took like 3 pulls on the cord to get it going. Okay, so forgive the if you hear chainsawing in the background. The power line company has come up to our property and found a relatively large dead tree, and they took it down. And since we were here, we told them just to chop it in firewood lengths, so good for us. All right, Leah's used a snowblower, what, once, twice, maybe?
Maybe twice, I don't remember.
Okay, I'm going to give her 0 instruction on how to use this, and we're gonna see if she can figure it out. Just to, let's say, let's have you clear a little bit of snow over there and make it go.
Let me get an overview. All right, so drive, that's here. And then, wait, what is this again?
They're all labeled.
Well, yeah, but what? This is labeled with a picture.
Move it and see what it does.
Wait, right now? Oh, okay. Okay, it tilts the head up. Okay. This moves it. I think. Shoot. No, this is the speed. So I should have it here. Because this moves it around. I know that. Okay. So we got that. And then this is the auger, which actually starts the snow going in. These are like pretty stiff. All right, so I want to get it turned around. So let's see, we're on run. Okay, we got that. All right,
flip the switch.
Oh, this?
Yep.
Or that?
The switch above it.
Okay.
You might have to give it a little choke to start it.
Let's just see. Okay. Oops, shit, sorry. Let's see. Just turn it like that.
Yep.
Okay. Ready to run?
Yep.
Okay, let's try this again on a little bit of an easier spot. Sorry, I'm having trouble talking because it's so cold I can't move my mouth.
So one question you might ask is, why didn't I go get an electric snowblower? And that's a good question to ask. I've been doing a lot of research and reviews on those things, and they're pretty cool depending on your use case, like what you're doing. Up here, between the two properties that I have, I need the ability to kind of get up, snowblow this one, snowblow another one if I get a third. And I'm looking at this tool as a little bit more of a commercial use. It's going to need to go through some pretty deep snow. It's going to need to do it regularly. And I know that, you know, with a good quality snowblower like this one, it's going to last me 20 years. And, you know, there are things you're going to have to replace or maintenance that you're going to have to do. But I can't even say the last time I've known a lithium ion battery pack to last more than maybe 3 to 5 years without significant degrade of performance. And up here, when on the coldest days of the year and you're out and you have to snowblow your driveway like I did the other day, and it's 1 degrees and minus 15 degrees in wind chill, I really just don't want to have to do half of it and then have to go recharge my batteries or have more batteries and constantly be hot swapping them. It's just not something I'm going to do. The second thing is, I'm not invested in that battery ecosystem. I don't have a lawn to mow, right? Really the only thing I'm doing is going to be snow blowing, and I have a small battery operated weed whacker. So for the most part, if you were invested in that ecosystem and you had, like, you know, the Ego or like the Ryobi stuff where you had the lawnmower and the weed whacker and the snowblower and the whatever the hell else, that would be a great thing. You can swap the batteries between them and you don't have to make that investment. But with this, for the most part, to be able to do 30 to 45 minutes of hard work on about a quarter of a half-gallon gas tank, that's pretty awesome. And last but not least, I mean, there's just a nostalgia factor to, you know, when I was younger, waking up in the morning if my dad was out of town and going out and snow blowing the driveway and just having that like single cylinder engine sound that you get used to. And it's just kind of part of the ritual of activities up here. And so that's why I went with the gas one. And if you're wondering like why no other brands, no Hondas, no this or that, basically when I went to like a couple of the stores, there was a handful of options. I had heard good things about Ariens and figured, hey, let's give it a go. It was highly rated online, and the salespeople spoke highly of them. They said people were returning the Craftsman ones because apparently after Sears purchased them and they got shipped off to China, they were just garbage. So that's that. And the other piece is like, why not a used one? You know, maybe you don't use it all that often. I did think about that. And the truth is, there's a high likelihood with stuff like this that maybe people never changed the oil or the drive belts or continued the maintenance like they would on maybe a pleasure toy or something that's going to actually tell them they have to change the oil. So when I look at the risk of like buying something for $300 and then having to think about all the upgrades and the repairs, it's like I might as well just bought the new one and had it to last the whole time. So that being said, it's a good snowblower. If you're looking to get one, go out and get one. Highly recommend it. And we'll see you next time.